Like, it spawned, and I'm like, hey, you fucking idiots, why don't you not kill this immediately? And the guy just herp and killed it, and it's like, okay, cool, very cool.
I saw a, like,
You still don't
pool of
threaten him that
elemental
your
water.
uncle works at Blizzard and you're gonna report him.
I'm assuming that's the, one of the things as well, like fishable elemental water.
What I need to do is rebuild the invasions to not be hinged on the leader, but that's effort, not time.
Or you could just make an invisible leader.
A hit mechanic, if they hit the leader, they die.
Alright guys, let's get wisdom up and then start pulling some trash.
Just give the leader spells like headshot on sign.
Make all the mobs have a random chance to respawn.
Man, we're doing this song. We should just
Pull these back, please. Yeah.
Yeah, where's our 40
Do you like them here, like in this?
Hey, yeah.
We just so.
Yeah,
A lot.
Fedora's double.
Melee careful. I get my hinders. We can keep pulling.
Keep pulling.
Ready? Yep. Just hit this one here.
On set, are you spec'd into wisdom?
This control first. I'd rather, yeah, get these close guys, because there's also a control, which I think we just got to. We're dragging back again. Like, here.
Oh, we pull it. These big guys.
Cleanse, 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 cleanse.
Everybody move. Not Crown, move.
I'm stuck.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We need red paladin stuff. Is there? Yep.
Sound like you're saying stuns.
Sorry. It's my bad. Dispel magic here.
This one thing that I wish was not this song.
And then put an 8-second cooldown on it too.
Yeah, spammable is easy.
I like it much better when everybody has like 2 or 3 things they can do.
I mean, it's nice for class identity, but it's a pain in the ass because it's like, oh, you can't bring like a druid here.
Yeah. Good healer is definitely the most
Druids will just
effective
talk
at that.
through the disease or whatever. I think everything we would need to get from the right, but I just wanted to peek. Yeah, that should be all the paths and everything there. Even Ro doesn't like it.
You,
I didn't like your attitude.
Executioner. Let's grab stuff on the right first, then I think.
These are pretty easy. We can grab this whole room. This
none of them
mermaid?
are like.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's my fault.
Okay, moving.
I've only seen him in this.
No, we're going.
this one right here.
Grody.
Everybody can just loot.
No, it's for it goes with an item.
We can melee can come
Yes.
over here.
Okay, girls. Those pages.
Yeah, that's not a warrior class item. That's because warriors can't read. They're illiterate.
Makes sense.
I came out to lead, not to read.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all
we
the
love-
trash.
There's another one
Instead-
right here.
Golden going down.
Alright, who had a fucking tantrum and just ripped out their whole diary?
Idiots like the Mean Girls
Laura
diary.
Palmer.
Centuries.
Okay, remember guys, all the yes, you guys need to have your personal responsibility. Make sure you guys are separating at ignite. And then melee, you guys are going to be in the inner circle, or inner square, I should say. While range, you guys are hanging out on the lip and using that area for your ignites. For the suck and then the circle, you can start running towards the area for the 4 people that are targeted. Where you need to go before the suck, just to telegraph that you're, going that direction. That way you guys aren't overlapping. And pop your GFPPs now. And GNPPs.
Yeah, open trade with Melusine if you need any GFPPs.
Yeah, if you need any GFPPs, trade with folks, myself, Mel.
Alright,
Skeeter,
and
if you guys
then-
come still.
Me and Happy,
got a
just
few.
to go over one more time. So, did we have you start or me start last time?
I think I started and then you taunt off when she does the first.
I think that's better because I think you're going to have better threat right now. I am in like the absolute tankiest thing I can get at pretty much any expensive stuff, so that would probably be better. And our standing order is just whenever we get wound, taunt, and whenever if you just see somebody get to like 20%, 25%, just taunt anyway. And I think we just ping pong.
We basically have, since we have like unlimited taunts, I'll try to do what I did last week and like taunt before she's about to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But either way, we still like
Yeah, I'll just watch
that's
her.
number 1, and then the number 2 would be if wound happens normally, and then number 3 taunt reason is just if we get to like 25-30%.
Range should definitely all move in and spread out around the room. Like, you can't aggro if you don't go inside the little square.
Let's everybody move in then before we do
And
that.
everyone make
Go
sure you
into
have
the door
frozen
just in
runes
case.
like on on your bar or something.
Yeah, if you still have those. Moses, we've given all those out at this point, right?
Frozen runes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only see one left on me.
Yeah, no problem.
Who is taking her first?
It's going to be
Me,
happy, but it's
Okay.
going to be taunting all. It's going to be all the time between 2 of us, basically.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start off with most of them.
Good. That's awesome.
Okay, melee, if you guys get the purple circle, not the green one, the poison one that drops a cloud, run to the inner corners, and then the reins can just adjust around you.
And remember, you're always going to get pulled, so don't commit. Just try to time to adjust so that everybody's going a different way. Get pulled, and then hard go to your corner.
Okay, check your trinkets, check your sets, make sure you guys are out of your Scarlet Infiltrator stuff. Check your runes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Jumping.
Just keep moving.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Grab.
Spread.
Ignite, spread.
On top.
I'm gonna shield wall.
Could rally here if we can.
Swing.
Wanting. Last stand, Mills.
Throw the clouds out. Drop those outside. Outer areas.
I'm gonna taunt. Like debilitating.
On the back.
Spread.
Top further runes.
Melee, you guys need to spread.
LC doesn't have anything. Practice kiting here.
Beware. Beware.
Use the
Beware.
so you can use that to abuse the AI.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
So in this fight, I definitely want to have build call something specifically, so the best I'll probably be able to do is external Paladin.
Okay.
He will be able to follow
I
up.
think it's just ignite. On the ignite phase, we just need a cooldown. Like if
Yeah.
one of us can shield wall, that's fine. But then we need like whatever.
That second ignite melee, you guys were just all on top of each other. Just as soon as it happened, just spread out. I know you guys are trying to pump in there, but it's really dangerous for the tanks if you guys start overlapping.
Yeah, Tech Girl, if you can just hold your.
I'll use it on the ignite.
Okay, yeah, that's great. And I will just kind of use mine whenever.
Hello.
Basically.
Melusine.
Gotta be putting it on
If it's
somebody, like,
possible-
first every time, or
Listening.
It's on Mel.
If it's possible, after you're like dry on everything, just say it before like something bad happens, because I can use
Right.
paint up.
Alright, I'll make sure I communicate that. I was
Okay.
on what was out, but I didn't call that I was like dry, which I'll do.
Because I don't want to overlap with what you got going on.
You're right. Yeah, I'll call that, and then on top of that, like, so I'll call that I'm dry, and then on top of that, I'll call for an external. You can just do
Okay.
your thing, I think. That was a
You
pretty
can
good
pre-pot, guys.
warm-up, though.
Pre-pot as we run in.
And then on second ignite phase, I'm not saying you weren't getting this, probably would have died anyways, but just start like blasting the tank with heals, because we're gonna take a lot less damage on the first one because we're all pre-potted.
Yeah, and we can
Second one we can die like instantly.
pretty easily like kite a whole like 5 to 10%. So, you know, if we start getting low and bad stuff happens, just keep
Yeah.
going.
I mean, I think we kited like 8% of it last time, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. So it's definitely don't give up if the tanks die.
Yeah, that's why I can call for a wipe, because we can
Yep.
flip the thing.
Yeah, I didn't want to rebirth because you guys died back to back.
I think that was
Aldrin is still up. He is quick.
Yeah, it's hard for a tank to even do anything. They also just need wall buffs because extra HP and stuff. Yeah.
Ranger does have a button that does almost all of them.
both died like pretty fast.
Does a dead person count as being at 0% health for the thingy, or do they just get ignored?
It seems like they get ignored because.
I would imagine, but I'm just curious.
Running back from the repair. Snow, when you're in, can we get a box for him as well, please?
I'm actually gonna grab a sweater. I will be right back ASAP.
What was that pet food in TBC?
Oh, I don't know. I never
Kibblers.
Kibble or something. Never actually gave my pet that in TBC.
Will he please? Alright, incoming buffs. Incoming beast. Beast on the ground.
Thank you. Everybody move in a little bit.
Don't get locked out.
Give it a little
Right.
extra char.
On you go, tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wanted on Mills. Off.
Beware.
He took the tank.
Beware. Beware.
Yeah, he's gonna apply.
Beware.
It's red.
Both have a word.
I'm using shield wall.
When it's on, half eater. Field wall. Wanted on.
Use fire pots again.
Poison's out.
They both have.
We both have it. We both have it.
Melee, watch out.
Melissa's dry. Melissa's dry.
Get ready to sack. Answer.
Try to keep her here, I think. The grasp is gonna be a little different. On top.
Left-handed.
Melee, you guys are getting too close together.
It's not a race.
Skeeter, get out of there. You're overlapping too.
But it's not here. Onto Melisine. I have nothing. I need anything.
Try to dodge this melee. Don't stay in the. Any damage reduces.
Alright, on the half.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Onto Melisine. I have shield wall.
Beware.
Okay, okay.
Shield wall's off behind. I'm gonna go to happy here.
Haunted. Then
You'll
you'll
feel
have
happy.
Paladin.
Drawing on it.
Poison's out.
I'm taunting. It's on Melisine. Great job.
Sorry,
job,
Skeeter.
Onslaught.
It looked like you were overlapping with two others on my screen. I didn't know if it was actually taking an effect. Just being safe.
Skitty, you still need a couple of these, right? Irons.
Yeah, I'm at
And just to reiterate the rules in the chalices, if you guys didn't see, you SR X1, and if you win the chalice, you're done with chalices for the night. Doesn't mean you get to keep rolling the chalices later. If you SR ×2, it's just ×2 roll for you on each chalice until you win one.
Oh, I guess we don't even have two people rolling that. Minus 10 stamina. That's a great mage item.
Especially for
Yeah, the Nomergon feels.
Even more ability to get one shot.
Good job two-shotting that, guys. What was it? 8, like 6, 7 pulls last time? On our first kill on it?
Well, we also had 3.5 heals. I think Frost Neck's still undergeared a little bit.
We had a priest.
With
Priest
no
is very
priest.
strong.
Yeah.
You
Let's
had
continue with
4
the
full heals.
the trash guys. Let's go.
Wait, I don't actually need these pants. Who?
Then give them to Bash.
Silly tree.
How it does your first pull and not damage that pull.
Oh fuck. Forgot to log that one. Sorry, guys.
I did want you to.
Aren't your logs absolutely borked?
I think I got him now.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, good, good.
There's no trash in this room, right? We're done.
Correct.
Or they're
Yeah.
still borked. One of the
I
two.
started live logging today.
My hero.
Oh, we're here already. Okay. Let me explain what we're going. So, first off, the goal at the beginning here is just try to get us to a point where we're pretty comfortable with the ads and where to drop fires, and basically just phase 1 mechanics, right? Let me share my screen so that we can both view, or all of us can view. Give me 1 sec. it's just easy to explain with the visuals. You guys can tune into the Discord.
Class presentation time.
Presentation time.
Where the clipart fonts? SMH.
I'm just waiting a few here for people to
This is cool.
tune in.
I like this idea.
Okay, this is more of a zoomed out view. I'll show like a more close-up view. But the general gist of it is, if you see the layout here, you have the walls and the sides there. You have these two pillars and then the altar in the middle, right? So the idea is to have, we're going to have two melee groups, one in this section and then one here. And the fire is going to be dropped here and here. So the idea is to manipulate the pathing of these mobs. They'll be coming in from this side and then also this side. So if everybody's line of sight, right, these ads will naturally just go like this, especially if the healer is in place here, because they're going to want to go to the healers first. So the tank that's situated here will pick them up. For the mage that's assigned to these ads, you're going to situate yourself around, you're going to pop up. The martyrs, they're probably going to stop, somewhere around here, maybe out of reach. Just make sure to sheep them, and when you do, hide. That way, they're going to continue forward. And same thing with the other mage on this side, who will take care of these ads. So naturally, these ads will go like this, and when you counterspell, they'll hopefully path this way, and this tank here can intercept, and then the melee can start meleeing. So let's kind of take a look at this in the bigger sense here, so it's not so small. So this is kind of a zoomed in view here, right? So same thing. Healers, you don't want to be up here, because what'll happen with pathing is if you get the aggro after the sheep, they're going to run this way. We don't want that. We want them going through the fire, and this is where the expositions are, or hopefully where the ads will end up at, as far as where they should be positioned. The tank will take the boss here, just face him right into the wall. Your back is like right against that wall. Situate him there, and hopefully we can cleave here with the boss. Now, in these initial pulls, I don't really want any boss damage. I just want everybody to focus on the ads and get them down. We're not focused on the boss right now. I just want to see, how we're doing with the ads, get them positioned, get the fires positioned, get them down and see where we're at. And then once we kind of get to a place where we feel good about the ads and how we're positioning things, and then we'll start peeling off people to start focusing and cleaving on the boss. Range, you guys will continue to help with the ads until we get to that point where we're comfortable. So for assignments for mage, we'll have Moses do this side ads, and Gabagool, you'll take care of this side. So I have auto targeting. Hopefully that'll help you guys identify what you guys need to do. So martyrs first. Sheep those. They'll probably aggro you if no one has touched them. They're going to go straight for you. So you go out here, sheep, and hide behind the pillar for Gabagool. For Moses, since you'll kind of be busy with healing, but if you can, pop over here. Still kind of line of sight, so you're not getting any sort of residual aggro from these guys. Counterspell, Maguses, and sheeping the martyrs on this side, and then just hide on the wall here. That way they're just padding this way. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's kind of get this going. And then as far as like additional circles go, healers, do you guys think you guys can heal if people are always just sitting on top to get it down for the second and third ones to kind of keep the same circle placements? You think if you hit new ahead of time, I mean, DBM tells you ahead of time that somebody has it. So you have 5 seconds to kind of run over, sit here. Once that 5 seconds is done, jump out. Because even though you still have the debuff, it's like 5 seconds to place, and then you can go out, and then 5 seconds later, this thing actually becomes the fire.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So Bash, we want you heals initially here. Okay. And if you guys want to keep looking at the thing, I'll post the spreadsheet where this is all in there. All this, the raid plan stuff. Okay, let's try it. I'm probably actually going to use a cauldron because we can't mark on the ground to signify where placement should be for these fires. That way you guys have a visual of where to put them. Can I get close here?
Stack some water block on this. I already got some, never mind. Somebody hit me if I'm already.
That was me earlier.
I think you want aggro here.
Don't have any of those spotlights from whatever New Year's
That
festival.
would be nice.
It looks
Boy,
like standing in between those two candles will probably be the right spot. Or actually, closer to the top of the steps.
What are the sheep dads' names?
Like, trying to remember how big that circle is. So the cauldron would be like where someone would stand in the middle of it to do it.
I think where you're standing right now is a good place to drop it.
Oh my god, it does it in front of me. Okay. Try to do it right here.
We do have a hunter with flare they could throw on top of you.
Yeah, it goes away after a while though. Yeah, right there where the flare is, where you want to set the fire. And then the other one would be, let me mark myself, would be like on this.
Oh.
He's a human.
On this.
Oh, it went. Go.
Go in. Place them right here in the corner. Yep.
Alright, position.
You shield wall. Call. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I did it, yeah.
Okay, once the ads come out, raid, ignore the boss. Just go to
It's not on me.
the ads.
Beware.
Around.
Okay, turn away. Ads are
Right
incoming.
here, guys. I am like baby mode right now.
Okay, square is your target, Gabagool. Okay, they're coming. Move it out some more. That's too close for that one.
Sorry.
That's bad for this one.
Not gonna have Susie for this.
I'm gonna PS you now.
Beware.
Play. Yeah, just kill ads, guys. Ignore the boss.
So it's worked out.
I'm blinded. It happened during the thing. I had to remove it.
And take the opportunity now to kind of feel out where the edges of this fire is.
Dude, it's on you.
He decided to switch pressure and died.
Start killing ads.
Beware.
Melee's.
Away.
Okay. All tanks dead.
Wipe it.
Lights up and get the pants. Pretty big upgrade.
Cool.
It was huge. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm thinking of doing.
Anybody else who needs to do that, do it now. So we don't have to keep pausing.
I'm not 100% sure, but Josh, it sounds like you might be on your webcam mic or something.
I am. My other mic, the cable died, so I have to be on the webcam.
I see.
Gives it more authenticity. Ventrilo days.
Real classic now.
Yeah, let's add like
need
half
something?
a second of lag to all of our stuff for the real experience.
We had half a second of lag to his auto attack.
Okay, so
So
that.
just for
Yeah, go ahead.
clarification there, sorry. You said ignore the ads and then kill
No,
it,
no.
like...
No,
Sorry.
kill the ads. Ignore the boss. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Right now we're just very focused on ads, getting them down. That's our problem right now is getting them down and placing them where they should be and placing the fires where they should be.
Yeah, I started to swap to ads and I heard you say... I thought I heard you say
Oh, my bad if I misspoke.
I love this teleport straight to him.
Man, who the hell needs a portals?
Character.
Character.
Always character.
If you like turn away using your right mouse button, it should work fine.
Yeah, right mouse, hold right mouse, and spin your camera.
Yeah.
Or spin your character.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the alternative is. Don't say keyboard turn.
Pushing A
Right
because I'm
arrow key.
channeling a spell and it continues channeling.
I know.
Does that work for right click too, or?
Nope.
Oh, I see.
Oh, right click and hold may be interacting together. But if you were like left click and then right click, that does not work.
It don't work for this.
For the first fire, you want it placed either here or here, above the lip here. There's 3 candles actually that you can take a look at.
Oh god.
Oh no, do that.
The flare.
Oh, the flare.
Yeah.
Good thing we didn't warp buff.
Anyway, practice. Just keep practicing.
So Mel is in like his Giga. So please watch thread. Give it 2 seconds, 3 seconds before you start bumping.
We just might not even have salve out.
That's true.
Beware.
Turn around. Yeah, just keep trying. I know we don't have robuffs or anything, so it's okay. Further back. Actually, let's see. A little bit further back would be good, just behind the fold. Top of the stairs would be good.
I'm paying sub.
I move already. I could get a DI out.
Okay, Magus is out.
Can we get innovative?
Counterspell him
Beware.
this way.
Nah,
We have, so you're not...
that was dead.
Oh yeah, okay. Alright, wipe it up. But good fire placements there. That's good.
I like the spot a lot better already.
The spot's like nice.
Also, isn't the I'm pretty sure the fire is smaller than its graphic?
Yeah, that's
Depends on
that's
your
why I
character
said
weight and if you have size buffs and other stuff.
If you're a gnome, it's way smaller.
No, I mean like the actual like fire on the ground, not the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Depending on like a couple factors. Like,
these first pulls really take the opportunity to
How are
experiment
you?
with
Have a good
where those edges are. Just so you're aware, right? Of like if you're standing near them.
Does that mean like gnomes have to use deviate to light so all the circles are like standardized?
Yes, practice your edging, as Gabagool says.
Oh my.
Or we can all turn to humans with deviate to lights, you know? So they're all the same size.
True.
skeletons.
Yeah, Deviant Delights are now mandatory raid consumables for all gnomes in the raid. Listen, there's also one of a million other trinkets you can buy with reals to turn into something different.
Holdren is still up. Careful, I didn't know that. Okay, but yes, if you notice where the flares were, on the other side of that little lip here, there's 2 candles. Basically, that's where this is on the lip, parallel to those 2 candles. And then for this side, right at the top of the stairs is great for the placement. here and buff. Is that 6 piece trash or 4 piece?
It's actually 5, but it's just it was just better than the pants I had, like significantly.
Gotcha. Use personal food for now, guys. I'll do feast later when we're I'm actually getting to a point where we're looking pretty good. Can we get salve, please?
Fish that I can't see.
No. Use personals for now.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I have like 160 fillet of flank, so if anybody needs that, trade me. I'll give you some.
Is that the same as the fish?
No, this is the Agi food.
Oh.
Agi stam.
There's a personal that's the same as the fish, right?
Yes, I think yours is like the egg one.
Which of
better, yes.
which of the red paladins is gonna run hand attack here? Okay, so for the first one, I can just call the different hand attack rotation. We'll just do onset, then Josh, then onset. It should be enough.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Moses, you're good, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
5, 4,
Remember your aggro, guys.
3,
Show 'em.
2, 1.
Tank, take it to the corner again and start on him.
Is this close enough to the pillar?
Boss feels mighty far away because of your size.
Saw.
Beware.
I'm gonna add soon. Here they come. Focus on ads.
Oh my gosh. Oh, fuck me. Sorry. 100% my fault.
It's coming.
Beware.
Grab on those sheeps and silences. Quiet, place on the center. Focus on the ads. All range, including the ads. Should be on the ad.
Beware.
This way. On the ads.
Philistine will have shield wall for this next one.
Josh's
Great job on those.
sack, I'll call it.
Beware.
Layer.
Man.
If you have interrupts, the mag is.
It's gonna be a fire.
Martyr. Get the martyr over
sheep.
there, square sheep.
Melee watch.
Beware.
Layers coming out. Rallied.
If you have aggro on the mags, try to get him into the fire.
This sack
Beware.
Blind, blind.
This feels much cleaner than last time,
Yeah.
as far as keeping it down.
Need a sheep.
Beware.
Dibs that's on
Player coming out.
something. Tank heals.
It's actually good fire placement because
Yep.
it's just like one fire.
He's at 77%. We weren't even focusing on him. Just that was just clean damage.
Beware.
Stand in the fire instead.
Everybody dead.
Well, main thing kills.
Good.
Yeah, I know that was a messy start because of the initial fire drop, but if that happens again, you guys can just move back afterwards because then you don't have to run all the way around the pillar and stuff like that to actually get the fire throws properly.
Yeah, and I will cop 100% to failing that. Because of my normal position, I've never gotten tagged with that ability, so I wasn't paying attention.
That's just the curse of the priest. Hey there.
Yeah.
See you.
What's the ability called again?
Blinding flare?
Blinding
Oh,
flare.
no,
No, the fire.
Divine
Oh,
conflagration.
conflagration. Divine conflagration.
Or is it a cast? You just got that big ass yellow circle around you.
There's no cast. It just happens. It just happens on somebody. Yeah, it is swiveling. Just swivel right, hold right click, turn around. That's the easiest for blinding flare. No need for LOS or anything. I mean, obviously, if you're already LOS, then great, but don't try to go to LOS.
Probably like the airborne reflare, but concentration too.
Oh, there's Baneburst, so that's even more DPS. Perfect. Do we have any? Where is he actually?
I think Bolshevik's outside.
He's in Darnassus. Yeah.
And I'm outside too, so I went to go repair.
Okay. Thank you.
I died 4 times.
Do we need another +1 still?
Probably, but I'll see when I get here.
Yeah, there might be some boxes there too.
There's a couple boxes here. I'm gonna start it. And when Bolshevik gets online, I'll just click it. While we're waiting, is anybody really good about fixing computers, like hardware-wise?
What you got going on?
My old computer, every time you even like slightly tap the power, like bump your desk or whatever, it crashes.
Hard disk drive?
Oh.
Is
Probably a
SSD.
plate class.
It's the connection
I think it's the
then.
Connection to
graphics
power?
card or something.
No,
is
your
it
graphics
fully-
card wouldn't crash it.
Most likely. Check your RAM. It's probably RAM if it's just crashing, and you have an SSD.
Like it'll
Turn
just
off?
freeze up and
Yeah, it tries changing. If you have like 2 open slots on your RAM slots, try changing them from channel 1 to channel 2. So like slot them over to the right. Reseating can also help too.
I had bad RAM one time, and I did not know what it was. It took me forever to figure out. But when I finally changed it, it just fixed everything. It's really hard to diagnose. Also had a bad SSD, but those usually are more consistent problems.
yeah, I changed the SSD entirely because I thought it was that.
Yeah, those problems only kind of occurred back in the day with the platter disk drives. SSDs, it doesn't really happen quite as much.
Yeah.
Not from that
That is
exact
SSD,
thing.
yeah.
My
So
bad
that's the
SSD
idea.
was not related to like the connection. It was just a bad SSD. And my PC would like randomly freeze, seemingly for no reason. I swapped it to a different one and everything was fine.
Yeah, just you have a working PC. If the RAM are compatible, which they may or may not be, you can try swapping them between a known working computer to isolate the RAM.
Check your crash logs and stuff too.
It just says kernel power. It doesn't
Yeah.
tell you anything else.
It's the SU going bad. It just has something loose on it, and every time you touch it, it just sends a connection off.
Yeah, I would start with just reseating RAM and power-based thing.
Make sure we put them all away.
Yeah. I would try changing the RAM to different DIMM slots, so like their second channel. I would
You
try.
plugged in any weird USB devices recently? I don't mean like a weird USB you found, right? I mean literally any USB device.
No, just have my normal keyboard mouse. Everybody's in here now.
Everybody's in here? Okay. Buffing up. Incoming cauldron. And still continue to use your food personals, please. Okay, we're still going to continue with the ads. Fire placements are still a bit iffy, so we just gotta get used to that. Once we feel like we're pretty good, then we'll start focusing on boss as well and cleaving. But 77% without really focusing on boss is pretty good, guys.
What is the phase change health?
It's
55, I think.
55. Once that happens, there's a huge DPS check.
We want to try to have ads dead, like
Yes.
going into 55.
Mages, great job on the silences and the sheeps, by the way. You guys are doing real good on that. Okay, we're good. Remember to hold your aggro on the bar until it's situated.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Light and clear, turn around. Ads are out.
It's Amber.
That fire's gonna be knocked out.
This is onsets.
Focus on ads, guys. Focus on ads.
Beware.
They're coming out.
I'm not sure if that
Any more ads?
Don't kill that magister.
Yeah, if something's low and it's not into fire, guys, you ignore it. Let it
we
drag
need
over.
another fire at that initial spot.
Yes.
Beware.
Flare, keep around. For the second, we're
Halfway down the
triangle
stairs
now.
on the
Right
side.
here. Right here where whoever gets it. Interrupt harder, please.
Okay, that fire. it's actually fun. A little close, but it'll work well.
Yeah, even have to move to the right a little.
If you're getting the contract.
Beware.
This way?
Well, that's unfortunate. I'll worry about my positioning. If you're not a raid leader, please don't comment on it. Just
Kill these guys.
No one's stream boss right now. Just kill the ads.
Beware.
This way?
Hey, Josh is. Yeah.
It was my fault. He blinded before, which I've never seen him do.
Yeah, you guys are doing real good. Pick up a bit more reps on this, and then we're good, and then we can, like, you know, heal out and then start facing the boss.
I big agree with Melusine. If things are positioning's not good, figure it out. You know, like don't distract the tanks if you don't have to.
For the healers, I think it's ideal if we're standing against the wall, because I know Onset keeps getting aggro on Ravagers. It's just gonna happen. We need to give the time to get those Ravagers from the other side. So if we're standing against the wall,
in line, like,
What can I do for you?
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I'm worried about the boss frontal. I feel like it might hit us.
If you just stand on me, we won't get hit. Boss is basically firm against the wall, so it should be okay.
One thing I was telling the crew raid, I'll say here too, is if you get the whatever the circle to drop off fire, if you notice there's a couple ads that are kind of outside where the fires are, like try and drop it on where they are, where they're dead, because like you can if you pay enough attention, you can help save ads from rezzing to your reactive to where they die.
Yeah, just be smart about it. Obviously, don't drop it on top of the raid.
Right, of course.
Melusine, I think there's some.
Linked Foji in the chat. It has like a timer for everything.
Cauldron is still up. So you're fast.
I think there's like 2 abilities, maybe. There's one called Malice or something like that. Is also on that mana timer. Pretty sure.
Yeah, if he has a cast timer, why not?
I understand that. It almost always like comes out after the execute, so the execute was coming and I thought it'd be after. That's why I'm trying to get a weak bar just so I can remove that weakness.
Gotcha.
It's usually, I linked Foji in the Discord.
If you're gonna run Foji, you need the add-on and the anchors as well. You can't just run the weak aura alone, as far as I know.
Just like preemptively just turn around like 2 seconds before, and like if you want that, like you don't have to like look for it.
I've been, but I'm saying that was timed not the same as the other ones. I'm just trying to remove any chance of me fucking it up.
His timer isn't consistent. The timer is when it's like
When
it
it's on
shows when he
cooldown.
can do it.
No, like I mean, just preemptively, whether it's coming out or not, just turn around before you get execution, like 2 or 3 seconds before. Like,
I am doing that.
Yeah, so what Melusine said is he blinded before execution.
Like the blind went out on like 6 on the execution. When I was prepping all of my stuff. Yeah, that was unexpected.
Do we need any other weak ores to support this one, or just this is fine?
You need the anchor pack, right?
It says raid anchors and core are missing.
Yeah, you need an add-on. There's an add-on.
Oh.
You guys need time to set that up, or?
is it
think I
called
found
weak auras anchors? I thought I had it, but
No,
now I'm doubting myself.
OG raid anchors or something.
OG, okay.
I'm going to try this one thing that's specifically for flare. I will link it. I will let you know how I feel about it.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not ready. I clicked lots of stuff.
He didn't get to cast a res that fight, right?
Reclamation. I believe he did cast a reclamation
He
once.
did cast it, I think.
And did most of the things were dead, like in the fire?
I think literally nothing rezzed, yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe a Martyr's Offering went off, though.
Yes, there was one that went off.
That was mine.
That was everything. Once Josh and Skeeta are ready.
I was hoping the other mage.
I'm not finding that on Curse Forge at all. Curse Forge?
Happy linked it. It's apparently actually a weak aura.
Oh, it is.
Oh, I probably have it.
That's my bad.
Yeah, okay. Alright, cool.
Okay.
I think there is a Foji add-on too. Foji core. Oh, Vanberg just sent it.
Just ready to. There's not a pull.
I was reloading. It's the
in the
Wild
guild
Guild
chat.
chat channel.
Yeah, the bike horn. That'll be a good sound.
Bonk, bonk.
Yeah, there's Skeeta. How are you guys doing?
Skeeta is ready.
Alive. Apologies.
Doing switches. Yeah.
What's that, Kakarot? I didn't hear you.
Nothing.
This is.
We're ready. Tenji's not here. Okay.
5, 4.
Healer's up against the
3,
wall. You can follow Toda.
2, 1.
Gun did not go off.
A little.
Beware.
This is the onset sack.
Beware.
Sack.
Beware.
Melee, watch feet.
Great job on those potions.
Careful that spot.
Well, don't go to the right corner there because
Beware.
Player. The offering half cast.
Beware.
aggro on that man. It's going to fire. Don't kill it out here. Starting smooth. There you go.
Sorry, that fire's a little advantage.
This guy.
It's okay. We still have room.
Beware.
There.
Good wall spawn off in 1.
Diamond is open spell. Good job on the fire. So yes, stay up right now.
Line soon.
Not
Beware.
you want a new fire?
Yeah, the next fire will.
Yes, we need to be under the corner there. Yep.
They kill them on top of the boat fire.
It's gonna be a little close. Care melee.
Beware.
Mining flare.
Clear up the S.
Kill the zealots.
Clear up the S.
Take that
Yeah.
Beware.
This is onset sack. You want this up?
Yeah, timing can be too tight. to get it.
Beware.
Flare.
Careful. Wait, here's what I want to happen now that we've got this kind of rhythm going. When there's 2 left range, go to the boss and really stay on the
Beware.
Oh, Wanderer's Way. Careful on the enemies. Oh, that was a lot out. Okay, focus on that still.
Don't run too far out.
Bubble on side if you can.
Shield wall Melis.
Try to kick as well, guys, so that they can be moved.
Beware.
Great job though on the placements.
Yeah, the fire should be
some-
almost touching Calderon.
Yeah, for some of them, yeah.
Yeah, so we can cleave. The melee can cleave.
But the ads needed to be moved a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay. Good attempt there.
Yeah,
Really,
the
really
problem
smooth.
with running.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say the problem with moving the fire too far out too, is that the tanks have to move the ads further out, which makes it harder for them to pick up the ones that are running in.
Hello.
After. And so it's just like a cascade.
See?
Yeah, there's only we can move the Ravagers fine, but we're gonna have to probably keep move them again and fight it out.
Yeah, if you see something cast in melee and you have an interrupt, please interrupt, stuns, whatever, because that'll just help the tanks out with that placement. Okay. This attempt, if the ads are doing well, we're going to have. I'm sorry, I said the opposite. When there's 2 ads left, I want range to finish them off and melee to go to the boss. That way we can get some DPS in between the time it takes for the ad to spawn and for those to get killed. Yep. There'll be short bursts like that of DPS.
DPS, don't be afraid if we get behind to just like pop a holy pop, pop a fire pop, pop a frozen rune, whatever, and just get in and
yes,
and take some fire damage going, because like they gotta die.
Let me get a repair bot, please. Make sure you guys repair this.
We're still getting a lot of healing from the martyrs. I don't know the best way to handle that, to be honest.
Yeah, we've only got 2 mages, so.
Well, the healing is not interruptible, it's only stunnable.
Yes, it's cheapable.
I think 1 or 2 of those came out pretty late. I think maybe only 1 got off during the like proper.
Okay.
Yeah, shockwave stuns them too, so I'm able to stop most of them that would like not be stopped by mage.
Okay, incoming buffs. So we'll use personals.
Oh no, here comes the raspberries. Vanebird, he's making raspberry sounds.
Yeah, if you need holy protection pots, everybody, not everybody, but a few of us have a bunch on us. I have a bunch. Josh has a bunch. Who else is carrying these?
25 sitting in my inventory.
Yeah.
Definitely axed it.
The people who are AoE tanking, do y'all have gifts of Arcus? Because I have some I can give to y'all.
I don't.
No.
Yeah, they're pretty good on AoE, so here. I won't get use out of them. Alright, sorry about that. Good to go.
Okay, on you go.
Make sure we're Thornsing Haffy and Boom.
You guys didn't repair.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Going aggro.
Healers.
Zero high. Not in a good way.
Beware.
This way. Into your high. Into your so high. Hasn't come in. Mark. Margaret is casting.
That worked perfectly. Just sustain.
Yep.
One offering in square. Need his cheap for a stun, please. Don't kill him outside of the fire, guys. Wait till they're in there.
Beware.
Fighting flare. Step away. Melee, get on the boss. Finish the killing that star.
It's gonna be onset.
Okay, switch. Switch to ads again.
Sack. Yes up.
Switch to ads again. Kill the martyrs first. Okay, back in boss melee.
Beware.
This way. Range, finish those guys off. Okay, back to ads. Okay, melee back in boss.
Beware.
This way. Range, kill that last guy. Back on ads.
Mage halfway.
Counter spell on star. Thank you. Melee, you guys can pop a holy pride and get some of these down for more DPS.
Beware.
This way. Back in boss.
How was this?
Oh no, it was panic.
If you're back there for
Ads. Back on ads.
Another baby.
Okay, we're gonna have to pull them further away from the fires. Kill the mothers. Melee, you guys should be on this right now.
It's gonna be Josh's sack.
Beware.
Need that magus. The star is kill that star back there. Wait till it's interrupt it. If you have aggro, move it to the fire. Move the fire closer. More ads. Keep staying ads, guys.
Oh, the gap.
Move this down.
Beware.
There, third away. Finish that off range. Becoming our ads. Switch. So that Ravager is low.
Beware.
This way. Like Margaret?
Gotta limp the ads up.
Yeah, back for the ads. Range, you guys should be on this. Hard for melee right now. It's way deep in there. Be behind an ads.
Get that markers. Okay,
Beware.
Use cooldowns, Blair. Maybe catch up here. Melee continue to help. Switch to boss. Oh, switch back to ads.
Innervate onset if we have one.
There's a little far.
Beware.
This way. Range, you guys gotta pump on those because they're deep in fire for you.
Kek.
Sketch up on these ads. I'm just gonna let the boss right now. Sketch up on the ads.
Beware.
Blind.
Hey, boss. Just keep going. Up on ads. Right on ads. Moon needs a sheep. Stun. Stun Moon, please. Get him in the fire.
Beware.
Fire.
Flare.
Don't touch
Flare.
him. Need this, need skull in fire. Don't kill it there.
57%.
I honestly think if we get even some of the ads, like rezzing, it's over.
Yeah. But good. First was it 57
It was
or whatever?
57, yeah.
So very close to the DPS phase.
Let's feast.
We did so much better on the martyrs there. We had 7 million healing on the last pull. We had less than 3 there.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
Seems like the far side ads aren't pathing like wanting them to be so.
Yeah, they're going the other side of the pillar, so just be aware of that. Use the pillar as LOS. If it's targeted on you, use that pillar near us.
Is flare
need
on the
something?
raid warning helpful, or
Say
should I
no.
turn that off? We had a pull with it.
I'm just going off of my own. Like,
I mean, I get it.
primary
I
thing.
just have an automated raid warning.
I don't think
Oh,
it's doing any gloat, so.
Yeah.
Can we put like a third, like the third fire on like the other side of the far side of the pillar?
That could work, yeah.
Not like the far pillar from us, but like.
Yes, you mean like
where the altar is?
Towards the middle, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Twin pillar
Well,
order, basically.
Does that mean that one of them is gonna be gone? We could have a gap.
Not if the other two are both like
that would be our
in the
backup
same spot.
What? How
If
many? It
One
looks
of
like,
them
what,
fades
3
when the
or-
third one comes in.
Well, I think
There's a
that's
slight
3 or up,
downtime.
right?
It's like
That could be resurrection.
98% uptime. So like one of them will go down for a little bit, and then the next one will come out. There is a slight gap if you don't have them pre-placed on top of like another one, but as long as you have like 2 of them overlapping, you're fine.
Okay, Toto, can you move onset back to group 4 for spell crit for mana reasons?
Also, forgetting there's this Strata's using Ravager went for him, and I pumped like 3 Searing Pain crits into that mob.
Can we start feasting?
Yeah, I only have 13 of them, unfortunately. So.
Okay, I see.
The raptor flesh is very expensive. They're like 2 gold each right now.
Is that the main holdover?
Yes.
Okay. I'll go look into that.
Hunting raptors with your ults.
Yeah, I'll look into this.
Hey, Highlands hunting party after raid.
Oh, there's a cave in wetlands that is full of it's
And here is a feast. And in general, the personal food is actually better stats than the feast. If you're actually wanting like min-max DPS.
Yeah, this one's it's probably not falling off here.
People that like all the stats.
Full buffs here, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
He's actually leader.
Well, that's all I need to hear.
Copy. I'm sorry. You're relegated. I just had to relegate Gaba to Group 5.
Yeah, he's busy doing like
Yeah.
busy stuff anyway. Fine. Let's get wisdom, please.
That girl needs the true shot aura above the.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
It's actually, I think, better to run marks now instead of survival by a little tiny bit. I need the horn more than I need the true shot.
How dare you?
Desire, you good?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Last time was.
Meteor high.
Beware.
This way. I'm coming out soon. I'm coming out. Those markers. They usually mark moon and square. That's how I know that moon is brilliant.
This is onset 3.
Melee switch to boss.
Beware.
Flare, turn around. Doing more ads. Martyrs, moon needs a sheep. It's
Beware.
switch to boss line. Switch to ads. Keep going ads. Don't want to switch on boss right now.
Beware.
This way. I'll just Ravager now. Get behind. Stay on the ads. Yeah, wait till they are in the fire again.
Beware.
This way. This is boss. Ads.
Guys,
It's gonna be Jeff.
I have shield wall for this. It's up.
Stay on ads, guys. This one needs to die.
Beware.
This way. So the Ravagers there. Behind on the ads.
Offering.
Melee, you guys can pop a holy pot, get in there, get some hits in, and get out. Don't kill this Martyr. There we go.
Beware.
This way.
Melee watch P.
Melee still on the ads.
Beware.
This way?
I got blinded.
Get a battle res on onset.
We're behind because Josh is dead as well. We're losing him close there. And this is dead too.
Beware.
Everybody needs to stay alive. We have any races?
The offering pathway.
Yeah, I can do one.
This is
All this.
Hitting Josh.
Stay in the ads for now. Just behind. Don't kill this. Don't kill them in there.
Beware.
This way.
I
Aggro
guess
on the
wait
ads.
for a
Don't
bit.
open fire. Don't kill that Ravager. Good. This one coming down.
Goes down.
Alright. Wipe it. 58%. That's good. So if we didn't have Josh down, I think we would have kept up with the ads there. What happened to you, Josh?
Yeah.
Whenever Haffy got blinded, he
yes.
walked over and killed me and onset.
Yeah, my bad. I got blinded.
The
It was,
Ravager.
things were like running past me, so I turned to taunt. But I got blinded.
Was ads the
think-
problem though? Like,
I
is
think
that what actually killed us?
I think it might be better if me and Thib call for when we should switch DPS to ads. Because it's like once we gather them, then we can call for it and it'll be a lot
Good day to you.
easier.
Have a good.
Okay.
Because like sometimes they're getting, like the martyrs and stuff are just getting like bursted too early, and like the main thing me and Thib have to do is get the Ravagers, and then if a martyr is like in the back line, it's really hard to get to. Especially because they'll just stand there and cast unless they're interrupted.
Could I snag some of the fire pots from whoever the hell I traded them to?
I got some for you.
You only have to be turned around for like a second and a half. If you miss a cast or half a cast, it's like not that bad.
So those
You
fires
could
on the ground
try,
are
but-
fire damage?
I believe they're radiant damage, which I think is fire and holy, I think. Might just be fire.
Also,
I think you're right about radiant. I just didn't know that was both.
He's where he is now, Kyle, for melee, please.
Yeah, it's
Increase for opportunities where the ads are. The placement of ads so close enough for
ideally they're close-ish for the most no matter what. So
yeah.
Also, not Carl. You could start a Shadow Bolt cast, flip, and then flip back before.
Yeah, and I've been doing
like
that.
right as soon as it goes over. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. A lot of the guilds that are killing this, have like 30 plus people. So they're able to zug down those ads. We actually have to do mechanics.
Yeah, this is going very well.
Yeah, we're getting very consistently to like 60. Very happy to see that already.
Cauldron coming down.
And this is the hardest phase by far, guys.
Yeah, once we get to the second phase, it's kind of a victory lap. Like, we'll probably have it.
Okay, so since we're getting close to 55%, what happens after is, spoilers, Ashbringer comes down. and we have to DPS that thing down to 40% ASAP. So around 60% hold your cooldowns basically for that DPS push.
Does the res stop going out at that point once Ashbringer's out?
No, the ads keep coming.
Yeah, so ideally we'd have no ads during that. But
Fire stops coming. Blinding flash. The ads keep coming.
Keep rezzing, but the ads do keep coming.
Yeah, the blinding doesn't happen, but DPS should ignore the ads when they come in that phase. We'll just tank them.
And once you kill Ashbringer, the ads will run away.
Yeah, so that's why it's just like total focus on the sword. There is
Resource bar is resurrection. That's all it does.
Also, you really don't want to die in mission phase whenever he's transitioning between killing the Ashbringer and you running outside. You want to get your ass over to the front of the room where Angela Dos Santos spawns. She has like a barrier thing.
Yes.
And there's stuff like falling from the skies and shit, like don't die there.
Yeah, 15 seconds to get to the entrance, so that's
everybody,
west.
including the main tank.
And everybody.
Yeah,
The main tank.
Stops attacking or whatever.
Yeah, the main tank has no job during phase 2.
So tanks will call out the DPS. Is that correct, Effie? You want to call it out? You did?
Yeah.
And people just use restraint, right? Just common sense here. If they're not situated in the fire, just leave them alone until they're there.
Or like maybe if you're ranged and you're like trying to DPS an ad when it spawns, probably just target a Ravager after it's been like taunted. Because we're always gonna taunt Ravagers.
Yeah, because those are the hard-hitting ones. Right.
So also, I did it this time and I think it worked out. I like wiggled him around the pillar to get him like really, really close to the edge. I would like the little bit of DPS leeway so I can do that again.
Sure.
I know y'all are already doing a pretty good job.
If it's helpful, I can try to taunt stuff that gets out of the fire and into the raid and bring it back.
You probably shouldn't have to. If there's like a martyr that's like way in the back on the range, that might be helpful.
Sure, I'll just keep my head on a swivel.
Can we maybe, on that thought, maybe mark the healers instead, so that Yonner's like, you can probably ignore it, but if it's on a marked person, then you ASAP need to grab it and do that. Any thoughts on
We're
that?
on the same spot. The only person who's really getting it.
It wasn't really that big of a problem last time.
I'm like regularly getting an ad. I tried standing pillar there that time because it seemed better for the far LOS, but it then was getting, I think, trouble with the closer spawn.
Yeah.
But are you using the mark for a reason? I have to switch it because the auto marking is.
That's fine.
I'm just gonna do it.
We can't just have either second melee.
That's where I stood last time, and it felt a little better.
A reason not to do that. That way, you are also when you're doing that, you're also in the pillar range, right, line of sight. So on the other side, for those ads, if you get aggro from healing, you're already a line of sight from them.
You also don't get the mark if you're in melee, so that's good for healers.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They're on your aggro, you guys just go in position in. Just auto attack for now.
Alright, press the button.
Beware.
Incoming ads.
It's gonna be onset. 3, 2.
Beware.
Player at the same time.
Beware.
Flare, turn away. Switch to boss mine. Ads. Switch to ads.
Beware.
Big DPS on ads. Stay on ads. Keep going ads, guys. You have to catch up.
Beware.
This way. Okay. Ads are out again. Good catch up.
Yeah, good ads. Nice. Yeah, like Sins are good.
It's gonna be Josh.
Beware.
3, 2, 1. It's okay.
Careful,
He's
melee,
alive.
back up from that. Range if you guys can keep punching those others. No ads.
Get roll buffs or cack roll up.
Melee, please.
Beware.
Flare. Keep going ads, guys. We gotta catch up.
Beware.
This way. Check on ads, guys. Hit that magus.
Beware.
This way. Switch to boss. Ads. Wait, you're gonna have to switch or move. Focus.
Okay. What's the ads?
Yep. They're too far from melee right now.
Beware.
This way. Still too far from melee.
Okay, it's okay. Range is good then.
Yeah, range just keep going.
New ads. 57%. Low boss.
Melee, watch feet.
And kill these ads. He's about to take 55%.
Beware.
Switch to ads, don't be ads. Flare. Away. What is ads?
Okay, everyone go to the altar. We have to kill ads.
Interrupt the magus. Okay, pop it to them. It's here. Kill the ads. Focus on the big kills and everybody. Personals as well. Pump pump. Okay.
We're gonna run to the entrance.
At the door.
Do you have any battle reses?
You can res up top. Their bodies move.
Ah, this fucking boulder's gonna get me.
Alright, we're gonna teleport.
Innervate on total aggro.
Focus up.
Check
Yeah, when
your
this runs over, we run
oils.
back to where Cald is.
Avoid the falling.
Yeah, there's gonna be falling boulders. They're telegraphed. Avoid them.
Do I just bring him back to the same spot?
We're gonna go outside.
We're gonna teleport out.
Beware.
Okay, when we get outside, there's going to be ads that come out, and there's gonna be new types. They're undead. When they die, they drop a purple thing under them. You just need to make sure keep the boss moving and away from those purple things.
Go tank him where he is at. Face him away.
Take him right where
Face
he's
him away.
Oh shit! He's gonna spawn ads. Me and Thib will get the ads. As they're about to die, Mel just drag him away from the ads.
You're also gonna get knocked down with the new ability that's called Judge Unworthy. Sensation, ads are up. Kill the ads.
Killed one that was
Beware.
Flare, this way.
Start moving Caldron when these ads get low.
Kill these ads one by one, guys.
Move Cal. Get away from the ads.
Melee, get away from the ads when they die.
Is this enough?
The purple shit is on the ground. Keep killing ads, guys. Keep killing ads. Melee, you guys should be on these ads. Stay out of the purple. Stay out of the purple. Okay, back to boss.
The plan is to just keep moving him in this counterclockwise or clockwise.
Beware.
Flare, turn around.
Do we have a for Josh?
I don't think he's in here is the problem.
Yes.
We have one soon. It might be a minute or two.
Okay. We just need him later.
And there's gonna be another Ashbringer DPS phase, so hold your cooldowns for that.
More ads?
There will be when you cast Cessation.
That's the thing that summons them.
5 of them or something.
Beware.
Face away.
If you have like 2-minute cooldowns, you can use them. But you want to save the long ones for like when he's next Ashbringer phase.
This is
I do not have shield wall.
one. PS is up.
Beware.
Face away. Judge of Wordy, you can be knocked down. Okay, when the next Ashbringer is up, previous bosses will spawn. It's okay, just they're going to do like abilities that they've done before. Just make sure to dodge them if they're around, obviously.
Beware.
Face away.
The only really dangerous one is Herod. If Herod is near you, you need to get away from the group. Because if he whirlwinds in melee range, we're not going to be able to DPS Ashbringer down.
Is it 25%?
Josh. I
Is
will
that the
vote
Ashbringer
as soon
phase?
as you're up.
That's less. I think
Cessation, ads. Focus on ads. Kill the ads.
Try to gather them onto boss.
Beware.
Face away, face away, face away.
And move boss. When they're low, start moving the boss.
Yeah, I can move him.
Move boss. Get away from
Melee
the
follow
purple.
boss. Melee
Get
follow
away
boss.
from the purple. Follow the
Careful,
boss.
watch front.
We need O. Not Josh.
What are the cooldowns on Papaya?
I mean, mine's 10 minutes.
You guys are.
Beware.
Flare, turn away.
Well, I'm not gonna stop it.
Is that judge interruptible? Because it keeps saying interruptible.
When's the next Ashfinger phase?
Beware.
Turn away.
15 or 10 after.
5%.
I'll have
This-
shield for this.
No, I was interrupting.
Oh, good. It was on set. I'll get the next one.
Nobody needs cooldowns. You have to save them for Ashbringer. Probably gonna hit Berserk anyways.
Beware.
This way.
Another minute.
Beware.
It's gonna be.
Phase of the 10.
Yeah.
1%.
Get ready for your cooldowns. Remember Herod, if he's near you, stay away from everybody else.
Yeah, we need to be like huge DPS here.
Bunga bunga, guys. Huge DPS.
Healers, yes.
Herod's up. He's following somebody right now. He's following you, move away from him.
Yeah, move away from the concentrate.
Watch the front melee.
This Inferno thing has a much shorter range than it looks. You can basically stand almost.
You gotta pop.
I'll look up first.
Watch Herald spin. Watch Herald spin. Herald spin.
Herod's spinning. Desire, watch out.
We don't have the DPS, but that was really close.
Really close.
Not bad.
If we had Sebaceous, Occult, and Josh, it would have been
I'm sorry, I
easy piece.
walked right into a frontal as we were moving. That was my bad.
Ooh, that was the first time seeing that stuff. So, yeah, when
was
the
so cool.
in phase 2 when the melee things spawn, give me and Thib just like two globals, and then we'll have aggro on them. And then once they're getting like really low, melee should just leave and stay on boss, and then range will continue AoEing them down.
Pick your 2 hours.
Good adjustment.
Hey there. Safety round.
Victory is just around the corner.
I got some biz.
Moses. If he wants to come in, he can, because then we can have dash on DPS.
I think he's in Discord.
I am.
And Star. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I was watching.
The
Yeah,
Watchler.
can you zone in so we can summon you, please?
Never mind.
Gotta invite him.
Yeah, if you can invite. Alright, I'm walking right in. Oh, hi Moses.
Yeah, hopefully with Real Snacks taking place, Bash with healing. We got one more DPS.
Am I good DPSing?
Bash, yeah, go ahead, because we have Feral Snacks now.
Feral Snacks is
Oh,
here.
Bash. I keep hearing Vash, that's my bad.
No, sorry. really great job with that.
Yeah, that was fucking sick to watch.
Let's have a quick pee break because I really gotta pee myself. Quick 5 minutes.
What the momentum? We're gonna lose momentum.
It's fine.
You guys are doing such a good job on the execution sentence. I like sometimes Melsane's health doesn't even change.
There was one where I went down to like 10% and I like eeped. He's pretty good for this, yeah.
That Weakor is so nice though. Just like instantaneous heal after.
What is
heals people gods?
And
what
now
is
you can
Suzy?
it's
Suzerain to shield.
damage reduction for 5 seconds and for a 1 minute cooldown.
I'm using the BWL shield for this, yes.
And so now you can defend me on the Fight Club tank thing where people are like, you don't need it. I'm like, hey, it helps for bad overlaps completely.
I'll be right back.
So you're pretty much using that for every execution.
Oh yes, it's up for every single one of them. Yes.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Oh,
welcome, Farrell.
Farrell Stacks, you are here, right?
Yeah, you just got
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna pull the boss, but so you see this? You see where I'm at? Come over here.
Yeah.
See this banner that I'm staring at straight across?
Like straight across the big table over there?
Like
oh,
in
like
this
right
corner?
across. Okay, yeah, I see it.
That's where we're gonna be backing up now.
Okay. And then just as a healer, probably just not look at the boss at all while healing.
Yeah, since you can do that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's where we've been chilling, and like if you get the flame, you take it. You see these two pillars here, like the one on this side of the altar.
Is it the same place as last time, or has it
No.
changed?
No,
so okay.
It's like here,
Yeah.
and then out in front, that other pillar there. It's pretty much in the line to these two
Okay.
pillars.
I see. You're just lining it up with this essentially. Okay.
Sort of, yeah.
Good to know. I'll catch on, I'm sure. Yeah. I would have been here earlier, but everyone was watching hockey and I couldn't leave because I rode with somebody.
I was giving Venetia updates. I was like, we got 10%.
Dude, it was sick. I came in as you guys went into Ash Bringer phase. It was cool.
Did you see the graphic Cody posted?
I have not yet. Give me a second. Is it in the 20-man signups?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So the white circle next to the mage is that pillar. Oh, the like separated
The further
pillar.
away one. Yeah.
And then like the white rectangle is this wall that's closest.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And those yellow circles are like the two fire
is that where fires?
locations.
Okay. That makes sense. Cool. So. I'll be honest, I thought I was gonna make it on time, kind of, because I thought you guys started at 7.
Yeah, check your 2 hours, by the way. It is the 2-hour mark. Yeah, full consume
5,
here.
4, 3, 2,
Anybody
1.
a flask of the old gods? I can give you one.
I don't have a flask at all. That's feral.
Old
I'll
Gods
give
is
you old
good.
gods. It's gonna be better
Yes.
than
Definitely life.
Yeah.
Do we want old gods with that DPS check? Like 10% for most people.
Dead equals 0
Yeah,
deeps.
I mean for feral snacks, he's just healing.
I have a bunch of these Moses. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Everybody else
DPS.
has holy protection
And with
potions.
the DPS check, as long as people don't die,
Yeah.
we'll hit it.
Yeah, yeah. If you guys need holy pots, Black Moses has some. I think Tenji
I have
has
some.
Yeah, I have some too.
Cody has some. You could
So,
grab some. Might as
These
well.
are really good melee. Like if you want to quickly help out something trash to die, the ads. Good to pop them. Go in there real quick, get a bunch of hits in, and then kill it. Come back out.
That radiant damage, is that... can I GFPP that, or...?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's both.
Cool.
Yeah, open trade with Melusine if you want some GFPPs.
Yanner, Z, Bash, and Gabagool waiting on you.
Yeah, just telling Feral some stuff.
Yep. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna trade off of the Sentry Skeeto.
Say what?
Here's a cauldron.
You're trying to trade me.
Oh, I don't even have a trade window open.
I'm waiting for the Yanners to get
Are you
back.
trading
Right,
me?
put a feast down.
I was. Now it's broke.
I reloaded.
Full consumes here, guys.
Beastie?
I'm waiting for the Yanners to get back,
Sounds
so he
good.
doesn't miss it.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, fully stammed out. This is the run.
$112.
Never seen 113.
You see this clutchness?
1221 stamina.
The back boost. I know I'm getting there on the perfect line.
Yanners,
the cauldron.
is that you?
That was me. I'm back. Sorry about that.
Alright, here comes the feast.
You're taking a 5-minute break. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the 5-minute ended like a minute ago, bro.
He was having second breakfast, you know?
I did find being in melee as one of the healers was a lot better.
This is the pull.
You're fired.
You've been blessed. Alright, focus up.
My tankard is full and my heart as well.
Lock in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Careful and aggro here. Don't get situated.
A little bit as the fires come down if needed.
The fire placement last time was awesome.
Beware.
not good or too far?
The square needs a sheep.
Still a little far.
Might need some. Yeah, blow 'em up.
Beware.
One.
Player, turn away.
One bouncing.
Okay, giving ads. Focus on antis. You guys should not be in boss.
Beware.
This way.
Next fire, can you go towards like well,
There's a pillar.
a little bit further?
Ads, focus on ads.
Like one of the ants, alright. Oh, it's me, perfect.
Moon needs a sheep.
Beware.
There, turn away.
Shadows Ravager.
One ads, please. Other Ravagers, almost dead.
That's in you, Feral Snacks. You gotta move. Gotta
Feral
move.
Snacks, you gotta move.
It's okay.
Actually, not that bad.
We just adjust
Beware.
this way.
Next one definitely needs to go.
First time his heads.
Yeah, it's a little bit behind.
Leave off
Field walling.
Beware.
Player, turn away.
Thank you. Everyone gotta watch.
That was perfect fire placement.
Beware.
Fire needs to move. Pillar side, player, turn away. Yes.
Yeah.
Beware.
Player, turn away. This ad's done. It's a little too far from there. Need to keep on ads going.
Yeah, they're in position.
Bump the ads.
Beware.
This way.
Okay, we're gonna have one more wave of ads killing fast and then push the boss through.
Next fire needs to go northeast-west.
Fire needs fire across from the pillar.
Feral Snacks.
Feral Snacks, move the fire. Not that way.
This is gonna.
Go left a bit. Kill the ads, kill the low ones. This mag is gonna
Beware.
He's away. Push the boss. Okay,
Rally.
go to the altar. Pump. There's too many dead. time that those lions hit people, it hurts.
If you want to run over Feral, I can. DI, never mind.
Yeah, Feral Snacks, you gotta really pay attention to that. Like, I know it's easy to tunnel in this.
It's his first time seeing.
If he stands
here,
close,
so.
doesn't he just never get it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
I told him
so
to just be in melee.
just be a melee and you won't get it as a healer. Just care of your feet with the fire. You don't need to be that close to melee. All good.
How
But good
are
job
you?
getting to that
Have a
phase
good-
again, guys. So we're getting consistent with that.
Yeah, we just have to keep like killing the ads. It keeps getting like a little bit shaky at like 60%.
I know I'm pretty insubstantial here, but I am anytime one is close to the boss, I'm spamming cleave and I can hit shockwaves on it. I know it's very minimal, but
Your shockwaves actually help a lot.
It's shockwaves help a ton. 'Cause they interrupt.
Shockwave is crazy. I can't imagine doing this without Shockwave.
I can. Oh wait, you mean completely?
So that Fuji pack puts whenever I'm in the fire, it puts a thing on my raid frame showing me that I'm in the fire. Incredibly helpful. Incredibly helpful. So like, I don't know if anyone else is seeing that or what, but very good. Also using grid too. I don't know if that maybe is doing it. I don't know if it's an add-on or grid. I'm not sure.
click the cauldron when you get back.
Yeah, DBM tells me as well. Yeah, DBM. Go one.
Doesn't matter, Code, but thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are using tank frames to heal.
Just using grid, but I'm not really dragging it.
I use grid. Tank frames at all.
Yeah, I don't either, but I'm keeping track.
East coming down.
Can I make a request to have Mel back in either group 1 or 2? For the mass regens.
Does he need more healing? I feel like he's fine.
Well, my mass regen beacons are what snaps him back to full after every execution.
See, that's I mean, that definitely helps. I don't know. Because we are missing some DPS. So if I take Mighty Bash out of that group, it's kind of, I don't know.
I mean, if the tank's dead, we're all dead. So.
Tank didn't die a long time.
Switch them up.
So we're gonna try like this, or?
I would like to move. I would like to do the thing that Moses suggests because we do have a healer who hasn't gotten into the group yet. He hasn't gotten the like report with the other healers on like all the good stuff. So I think just giving
We'll do this then.
control would help.
This way, Mighty Bash also gets horn.
Our teeth on that.
Yep.
Okay.
Peter, Lois.
Wait, why don't we do dry in group 5 as well?
Another shot. That's good.
Well, now that we have one more, it makes sense. It just makes more sense to have Mighty Bash get horn in that case.
I will fight through the adversity, Toda. It's okay.
Well, let's see if he even can raid.
You better not piss me off,
Just because he's
Calderon.
online doesn't mean he can.
You're looking like one Shadow Priest away from death right now.
Okay, let's get Lois in here, please. Is he?
But yeah.
He's in Stormwind. Great.
We have to summon him outside.
Let's just pull one. Let's just pull one and go.
You want to pull one?
Yeah, it's kind of a waste of time to run all the way out.
It's a waste of time for him to get that new experience.
Portal right here.
Because he's seen this already also on Aku, so he doesn't need like a rundown.
Okay.
We should just do a pull. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he's okay. We're gonna pull then.
Well, let's do this.
Here, watch your aggro and pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
It's gonna be on.
Beware. Beware.
Ads are down. I don't even know if we're allowed to release them.
That'll help. You can get behind very quickly.
Beware. Beware.
There's a Magus on the boss. It's not on fire. It's slow. Move that star. Don't kill it. There's gonna be a resurrection of the Magus and the boss. Just like that.
Beware.
Offering behind.
Got it. What was that?
Beware.
This way.
I got the magic.
Martyr is out of the fire. Square needs to get.
Just trying to realize.
Anything behind the fence?
They just came in late, extra DPS.
Beware.
This way.
Fire got blinded. Fire got blinded.
Kill these ads and then focus on those. Too many voices. Chill.
I got blinded with that.
Kill all these ads. And then first boss. And then I descended.
Okay, first boss.
Just
Try not to run through too much fire.
Lee, can you get the first Paladin cry?
Great heal.
Everybody to entrance. Everybody's alive. Good, good.
Everybody use any consumes you have marker.
Okay, for next phase, just remember range will take care of the ads once they're moved up. Melee's the boss.
Cat girl, innervate total, please.
Yeah, I'll get you. Nobody else do it.
Pick your oils and shit. We have time to reapply when we get up.
Love the homunculus doing work right now.
Beware.
Okay, don't get killed by the things coming down. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Realistically, how much time do we have during that phase to get out?
I just PS Melisine here.
Melee care front.
Give us like 2 globals to get the daily threat on the boards.
Careful, you have a raise.
Second.
Ads.
Beware.
I got blinded.
Okay, make sure melee you guys are not
Can you move down around a little bit?
Yep, I'm only moving a little bit, but he's casting. Watch in front, watch in front. Alright, we keep watch that a little.
See, Magi, you guys are high on boss.
He also like knocks me down.
Beware.
Blind, face away.
We have enough time to use like a full round of cooldowns, so when people have DPS cooldowns back up, just use them. We only need them up again, which is 10%.
Yeah, this knocks me down, judge unworthy.
Beware.
I have shield wall for this. Fund again. Watch DPS.
You Magi, you guys are still high. Can't afford to lose either of you right now. So careful in your aggro.
Beware.
This way.
Catch up a little bit on the burn here.
I think you got a pretty good move.
of his front.
Beware.
Cessation, ads incoming.
Right again.
Here on your aggro range.
Don't be near these when they die.
You're getting low.
Melee.
Beware.
Race away. Okay, you're good, you're good.
Cast, watch front, watch front.
You're good, you're good.
Beware.
I'll go another pot if you can.
Ready to pump. Remember Herod if he's spinning and if he's on you.
Beware.
Race away.
This is gonna be onset.
Down.
Okay.
But he's safe. Everyone get ready. Just pop all your cooldowns.
And still watch the mechanics. Herod's up. Careful, he's going into melee range. It's on you, take it out. Watch the consecrate. Hold the boss.
Rallying someone.
Herald's up, watch yourself.
Spinning melee, careful. He's near.
Right now, same thing.
Okay, last.
Bring him back to where he was. Please slow DPS.
Slow down here.
That's why I thought it's like.
Keep going.
Cessation, as you're gonna come up, ignore them. Just fight him. Pump him, pump him.
Literally pixel perfect.
Oh my god.
Is that all?
Good job, guys.
Congrats on
Oh, and the mount?
Leogan.
Oh mount.
congrats on Ashbringer, right?
She's like,
Wow.
fuck, no tear again.
I love
Congrats on
the
Ashbringer,
off,
right?
held
Right?
in offhand, only healing power.
Is this the culmination of the first Ashbringer in the Papaya
I will
Palace?
be able to
Awesome.
finish it tonight.
Okay, and
Oh,
turn in your
sick.
quest, by the way,
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
There's a quest where I'm pinging. This is the.
Oh yeah, you get a fucking sick ass first zone.
Wait for the
First
chalice.
Paladin.
These are still rezzed, right?
Happy, yes.
Honor, friend, for the Alliance.
Happy, had faith. Congrats on the having faith.
I knew.
I
I knew we
also
could
had
do it.
faith.
True.
Look at me, I got a hilt of an Ashbringer.
Huge.
Hey, who wants this funny little thing?
That's equipable.
What is that?
That looks cool.
Can everyone do?
It's a really
shocking
good
in this.
fucking,
I'll try it.
Is it shocking in this? I thought it was just
Well-
exit in this.
Well, it's like 200 DPS from shocking in this.
It's the two-handed abyss, I think, right?
Yeah, it's
Other
200
than the other thing.
try that shit out.
The light.
A lot of healing and not a lot else.
Is the mount
You know,
guaranteed?
there's no light coming from the light.
I think
mean,
this
like,
one is.
look at the model.
Ah! Do we have anywhere to have like a nice screenshot? Maybe with this guy, the sword gold guy over here? Do a little screen.
Paladin, Shaman, Druid, chest
After
if you
the
somehow.
after the loot goes out.
One's reserved to onset.
I already gave him one, so.
Oh, okay, cool.
Vainbird will get the next one.
Money. Look at all this gold.
Here comes the
You
money.
could disarm.
Yeah, why don't
I
we
need
get
that.
this
That's
gold
best.
for the guild coffers, man? What the hell?
Like Scrooge McDuck.
Tenju. There is a little bit of light coming from this thing.
Oh.
It's a tiny bit of light.
I like that. Just a lamp, but it's dope.
Alright, let's not
100, here we go.
It's so big.
Nope. Oh.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow, Yonder.
Vainbird? Oh no.
There are two
I was rolling
100s.
Oh my god, Gabagool, fight.
You know what? He had a very important role. So, good job,
Take a look.
Paladin.
Do it again.
Let's see it. Gabo now. Oh.
Yeah, we should death roll.
Oh.
Oh.
So close.
Congrats.
Alright, whoever can take nice pictures, please take nice pictures. I'm terrible at them.
I always forget. I had to change my turn off the UI button.
Get out of the worm! Oh my god.
It works perfect.
Big, it's blocking people behind you.
In front.
It's afraid.
Right to the worm.
Take a pic.
Let's see if I can figure
I'm
out.
gonna sit on the loot.
Alright, take a pic.
I don't know who is that.
Take a pic. I just don't remember what my turn off UI button is.
Yeah,
I can't
because
do it.
Alt Z is taken by stupid Nvidia.
Got it.
I don't know what every bound
Video's
is.
the worst.
Is there a camera? Miscellaneous?
I don't know if you guys noticed, but like Bartholomew ran up to Calderon and spit on him when the fight was over.
The only one who's still allowed to do it.
Yeah.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Oh, there he is. Alright, somebody took a picture, right?
When I
Oh,
created the
Like a second too late.
So like whenever you're creating spawn groups in the game, you have to name them, and I named it Leaded Bartholomew Bad Manners.
It's not fair. He can spit on people and we can't.
Yeah, it actually does just spit on the ground, by the way. He doesn't actually spit on Calderon, so not even he can actually spit on Calderon.
Boo.
Yeah, that's a answer.
Yeah, spit on him. Alright.
We
What are the
can't.
time?
They removed the ability for us to slash
Yes, I
down
do.
a person.
Alright, GG's.